Good morning. Class 12, good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning,
What
ma'am.
is it? Very good. Chaliye, anyways, what did I tell you? What will we do yesterday? I had told you something yesterday. What are we planning?
Previous 10 years with us.
Yes. Chalo, at least you remember. So I picked up 2019 paper. Okay. Let's see. I'll tell you how we'll go ahead. Oh my God. What is this green line on the screen? Is it from my side or is it some artistic child who has joined? Chalo, anyways, let's continue. There are 4 questions on your screen. I'm giving you 2 minutes. Question number 1, leave it. Do not do this because we have not done this chapter. Just read question number 2, question number 3, question number 4. So just leave question number 1, read question number 2, 3, and 4, and then we'll discuss about it. When I say read the question, I mean the answer as well. Because side by side, we are going to prepare. We need to solve the previous year questions also. Oh my God, such artistic children. Who is this? Chalo, next time all of you give your diagram work to this child only. So artistic child. Okay, question number 2. 2 outcomes of the experiments conducted by Louis Pasteur on origin of life.
Dismissal of theory of spontaneous generation of life, and life comes from pre-existing life on Earth.
See, we are not wasting time, children. Whatever we are doing, you should prepare yourself. You should be confident that I can solve the questions which came in 2019 from these 6 chapters which are done. So first he dismissed one theory. Which theory did he dismiss?
Spontaneous generation of life.
Life generates on its own. This was a spontaneous generation. And second thing he said that life comes only from
Pre-existing life.
Okay. Let's do this. Name the layer of the atmosphere that is associated with good ozone. Good ozone is found in which layer? Stratosphere. Okay. Or you have a choice, the term used to describe a population interaction between an orchid growing on a forest tree. What kind of association?
Commensalism.
Commensalism, mutualism. There were so many. So this is commensalism. What are flux formed during secondary treatment? They're actually bacteria associated with which elements?
Fungal filaments.
Bacteria and fungus filaments fuse together, forming a mesh. What is a mesh? Have you seen a sieve? वो जिसे चाय छानते हैं. Sieve.
Yes, ma'am.
So those thread-like structures that you have, crisscross thread-like structures, that is called mesh. In Hindi, what we call as a jal or a jali, whatever. So this mesh is formed by 2 thread-like structures, 2 filaments. Which 2 filaments? Bacteria and?
Fungal filaments.
Yes. These are known as flux. Write any 2 places where methanogens can be found. Where will you find methanogens?
Gut of ruminants.
Guts of animal.
Yes, digesters of sewage treatment plant and gut and stomach of cattle or ruminants. Okay, very quickly. Principal outcomes of Lewis pastures. What were the 2 points?
Dismissal of three theory of spontaneous generation of
Dismissal of
life
theory
and
of
life
spontaneous
comes
generation of life and life comes from pre-existing life only.
Yes, very good. Others also, please don't be on mute mode. Name the layer of atmosphere which is associated with good ozone. Good ozone is made in which layer?
from stratosphere.
Yes. Just one word and you can get 1 mark. The term used for interaction between orchids in on a forest tree.
Commensalism.
Very Yes, beta. Next one. Flocks are actually filaments of which 2 things?
Bacteria and fungus.
Fungal filament and bacteria.
And they form which kind of a structure?
Mass-like
Mash like
structure.
this.
Last question from this. 2 places where methanogens can be found.
In ruminants
The guts
and
of
in aerobic respiration.
animal.
Yes. Okay, now let's see this. Question number 5. You will not be able to do. This unit we have not done. Emasculation, bagging you have not done. This also you have not done. Yes, let's move on to this. This question, beta. Principle of vaccination is based on the property of memory of the immune system. Taking one example, justify the statement. Please read this question. I had discussed about the vaccination principle. Still, if there is anyone who has any confusion in understanding how a vaccine works, you can still ask me. Read quickly, beta. Okay, let's discuss. Principle of vaccination. Whenever a vaccine or attenuated pathogen means a weak pathogen or a dead pathogen. That day we have discussed that we in the body we send 2 things, either a dead pathogen, like we are talking about what things you're talking about COVID vaccine these days. So co-vaccine, you heard about this vaccine?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Co-vaccine is actually inserting in the body dead pathogens, dead COVID these viruses. So either we insert in the body dead virus, dead pathogen, or a very weak pathogen. This was
That
mainly
pathogen.
Yes, bache. It can also produce antibodies. The body prepares itself to fight against that pathogen. So we say, supposing they've given you an example of chickenpox. We insert the pathogen which is responsible for chickenpox. What will happen? Once this pathogen enters the body will immediately identify that this is something foreign. It is not of my own original part of the body. So anything which comes from outside the body considers it as a foreign material. Immediately it prepares itself to fight. So it will start producing antigens, it will start producing antibodies against the pathogen. Okay, now listen very carefully. when the pathogen enters, it must be carrying some substances with it. These are antigens. So the body will immediately identify कि कुछ बाहर से आ गया है, this is not native or original. So the body will start preparing what against the antigen, children? What are being prepared?
Antibodies.
Yes,
Antibodies.
antibodies. Very good. It generates B and T memory cells. Now, how are antibodies being prepared? Two kind of cells the body starts preparing, B cells and T cells. Okay, what are the cells? B cells and?
T cells.
Yes. Both of them actually are antibody cells. They are also memory cells. Memory cells because they will remember. वो इस antigen को हमेशा पहचान लेंगे. Now next time they will recognize the pathogen very quickly and they'll produce large amount of antibodies which then inactivate the disease causing pathogen. Now B cells and T cells first time when antibody is made वो बहुत अच्छे से recognize करेंगे किसको? Pathogen. And they will keep it in the memory. They will not forget. So next time the same pathogen attacks the body, immediately they'll start producing a large amount of antibodies. First time beta, it is not able to identify, so it takes time. That is why we say whenever we take vaccines, most of the cases you must have heard, people who take vaccines, उनको fever आ जाता है. What is that? क्यों आता है fever? Any guesses? Because the body
Large
is
amount of-
preparing. Yes, very good. The body is preparing a number of B cells and T cells, which will give immunity. So that process, the body is undergoing some changes. There are some changes going on in the body. Who is this child? Karachi Warriors. Oh my God. Who is this foreign person in the class coming from all the way from Karachi? Yes, beta. Speak out. What do you want to ask? Yes, beta. So we could make out how to identify. So which are the two cells which are produced for protection? B cells and
B and T cells.
B cells and T cells. Okay, this we have not done. Question number 10. Please read question number 10 and the answer. This we've already done. Question number 10 about bioreactors. Please read the question and the answer. See, question number 10 is, how do you maintain a culture system in a bioreactor? Culture system means how does your bioreactor keep working? Because all that material which is being used out is drained out from one side and we keep adding fresh material from the other side. That is why bioreactor is able to function continuously. because all the substances which are used are drained out from one side and fresh material is added from the other side. Okay, that is why you get a large product that is needed. Let's move on to this question. This also we have done. List 4 ways where GMOs have been useful for enriched crop output. How do GMOs help? They've given examples also of BT cotton, golden rice. I had discussed these two with you. The tomato was not done. Just read the answer. Let me explain once. What is the full form of GMO? Beta, what is the full form of GMO? Genetically modified organisms. What does GMO stand for?
Genetically modified
Genetically
organisms.
modified organisms.
When we change the DNA, we insert a foreign gene, then such organisms are known as GMOs, that is genetically modified organisms. How are they more advantageous? They're more tolerant to cold, heat, drought. They reduce their dependence on pest also. Post-harvest losses, the losses which are there after harvesting are very less. They increase the efficiency of mineral usage. That means the plants can use minerals in a very nice way. So fertility of the soil increases and the nutrition value of the food also increases. I'll ask you questions on these 3 examples of GMOs. And what are the special characters these have? BT cotton, flower sour tomato, and golden rice. Just 1 minute, go through this table. You'll tell me how these are better, how BT cotton is better than the normal cotton. How flower sour tomato is better than the normal tomato. Very quickly. These are 3 examples of what?
GMO.
GMOs.
What is the full form of GMO?
Genetically modified.
Genetically modified organisms.
So we have modified them. So we need to find out how this modification has made them better. Very quickly, let's read. Are the students feeling that class 12th exams will get cancelled for this batch also? The number of students who turn up is decreasing day by day. Is it because people are feeling that the boards will be cancelled this year also? Beta, now we have vaccine. Very soon we are going to have vaccine for children also. So there is no chance of exams getting cancelled now. Because by the time you will have your board exams, the target is that the government will complete vaccination by December. And then we may have vaccination for children also. So don't take things lightly. Whatever others are doing, don't bother. You continue to study. Anji Bache, BT cotton. How is it better than the normal varieties of cotton?
It is pest resistant and high tolerance to stress conditions and high yielding.
Yes. Name one GMO of tomato.
Flower sour tomato.
Yes, flower sour tomato. How is it better than the normal tomato varieties?
It has increased shelf life and better nutrient quality.
Yes, Beta. What do you mean by shelf life? Any idea?
Ma'am, delayed ripening.
Very good, very good. Delayed rotting, actually very good. कितने दिन तक कोई चीज fresh रहता है? That is shelf life. Okay. Normally tomatoes, if you don't keep them in the refrigerator, they get spoiled after 2 days, 3 days. Okay. But these tomatoes have a longer shelf life. No need to keep them in refrigeration. They remain fresh for 15 days, 20 days. So they are which brand? What tomato? What breed is this? GMO? What tomato is it called?
Flower sour
Flower
tomato.
sour tomato.
Yes, it's a very juicy tomato. So we call them as flower sour tomatoes. Very good, children. Very good. Yes, we'll move on to the third GMO. What is it?
Golden
Golden.
rice.
I had discussed this when we were doing how is it better than the normal rice?
It has more vitamin A than as compared to simple.
Yes, beta, very good. So 3 examples of GMOs we have done very quickly. Can I have the names? BT Cotton?
Flower sour
Flower
tomato.
sour tomato and golden rice.
Good, good. Everything that you learn in study will certainly be useful. Bache. Let's come to this. This is easy. 4 services that a healthy forest ecosystem provides. Basically 4 things which forests give you. Any 1 or 2 which is easier for you, you can remember. But read all of them and then tell me at least 2. At least 2 things which forests help you in. Forest ecosystem help. Read quickly. There are so many points. See, it is written mention 4. How many points are there? Please count this also. I want to tell you how to answer in board exams. Just count how many points are there.
10.
10.
10.
Children, if a question comes like this, okay, they're asking you 4 significant services. They have mentioned 10 over here. We have mentioned 10 for the reason that you can remember. So never ever do that if they're asking 4, learn 4 only. Because वहां जाके very sure 1-2 आप भूल जाते हैं. So it is better you remember 6, 7. So even if you forget, at least you'll remember 4. So whenever you plan and you come across questions when you solve board papers, normally I've seen students it's written 4. So they learn only 4. Don't learn 4. At least learn 6 or 7. Because there you have a little stress. So kai bar you forget 1 or 2. So never take it like this. Read quickly and tell me 2 services the forest is giving you. Read and tell me, bacha. Start. Tell me any 2 things. How forest helps us? A simple question.
It provides
By
habitat
maintaining
for wildlife and purify water.
Very good. It provides house to wildlife. Yes, others also. We need just any 2 points. You can tell me
by
as of now.
maintaining nutrient cycle and economic benefits like medicine, food, industrial products.
Very good. See this, there's a choice over here. With the help of an example in an ecosystem, mutualists tend to co-evolve. Mutualism, when both the members are benefited. And one of the major causes of biodiversity loss. There are 2 examples. Let me tell you about the fig species. Okay, mutualism, we are not talking about commensalism, amensalism. This is the third mode, that is mutualism. Just read the first paragraph. Mutualism means helping each other. So they co-evolve. Both of them will grow. Both of them will evolve. Mutual helping. Just read the first example. Let me discuss. We are doing 2 examples of which principle? Amensalism, commensalism, or mutualism?
Mutualism.
Mutualism.
Okay. So just read the first example. I'll discuss with you, then we'll move on. So they're asking you 2 examples of mutualism. After we finish the B section, we'll take up the next version. See, the first example is fig and wasp. The combination is between 2, fig and wasp. Okay. What does the fig is a plant, small plant. What does the wasp do? Female wasp. It uses the fruit of the fig because there it lays its eggs. And when larvae come out from the eggs, the nourishment is provided there only. So this is how the fig is helping the female wasp. How is it helping, beta? The female wasp is laying its egg in the fig. And when the larvae come out, it gets the nourishment also. Now, both of them show mutualism because both of them are benefited from each other. Both of them are benefited. Whatever nutrition is coming, it is helping the fig as well. So both of them are helping. How it is helping, beta? This female wasp, it will help in pollination of the flower. When it will come to give nourishment to the larva, it will carry some pollen with it. And when it will go and sit on other plants, it will carry the pollen out. So it is helping in pollination. How is the wasp, female wasp helping the flower? Plant fig. Tell me what benefit is a plant getting? What benefit is the fig getting from the wasp?
Pollination.
Yes, it is pollination. And what benefit is the female wasp getting?
Site for the
Nourishment
eggling
of flower.
and nourishment.
Yes,
Of
beta.
flower.
It's getting a place where it can lay its eggs very safely. The eggs are very safe over there. So this is how both of them are benefited. Are both of them getting benefited?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is a combination between female wasp and
Fig species.
fig species. So I hope you agree that both of them are getting benefited.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Prachi.
Yes, ma'am.
Tali. Can we have the second example? Let's read the second example now. See this. Moth. Okay. This deposits its eggs. Where does moth deposit its eggs? In the ovary of a plant. The name of the plant is yucca plant. What is the name of the plant?
Yucca.
Yucca plant.
Yes. It's again the same process, but in place of wasp, we are talking about moth. Which animal now? Which organism?
Moth.
Moth. And this lays its eggs not in the fig. Which plant is it now?
Yucca.
Yucca plant.
Yucca. And the help is the same, beta. The eggs are very safe in the yucca plant, so moth is being benefited. The pollination of yucca plant takes place by the moth, so the yucca plant is also getting benefited. Is it okay? Now see this. If any of these two species become extinct, the other species associated with it in obligatory way also becomes extinct. See, if one species becomes extinct, for example, this yucca plant is no more, then gradually what happened, moth will also become extinct. Because moth have the tendency of laying eggs in the ovary of which plant only?
Yucca plant.
Yucca.
Yucca plant. So these are two examples of mutualism, though the combination is the same, the benefit is the same. The animal or the insect or the worm is being benefited because it's laying its eggs safely. And how is the plant being benefited?
Pollination.
Pollination. So first combination was between fig and
Female wasp.
female wasp. Very good. And second one was between moth and which plant?
Yucca.
Yucca plant.
Very good. Okay, let's talk about this very important question. This is a very important question. Pollen banks are playing a very important role in promoting plant breeding. How are pollens preserved in the pollen bank? And how do they help the farmers? Read this. See, beta. We were talking like we keep something in banks whenever we need, we store them. So similarly, even pollen is stored these days in banks which are known as which banks?
Pollen
Pollen
banks.
bank.
We can store the pollen grains of so many species of plants for years. But remember, this is a very important question, very frequently asked. They are stored in liquid nitrogen. In which medium they have to be stored?
Liquid nitrogen.
Liquid nitrogen.
And the temperature should be 196 degrees Celsius. Tell me the two conditions for preserving pollen.
Liquid nitrogen and temperature is 196 degrees.
Liquid nitrogen and the temperature should be 196 degrees.
Yes, so we should all remember this, that this is the temperature and this is the medium. It is called as cryopreservation. What is this called?
Cryopreservation. Cryopreservation.
So cryopreservation is preserving what?
Pollen grains.
Yes, very good. It is actually preserving pollen grains now. Now tell me very quickly, what are the two conditions we need?
Liquid nitrogen and
Nitrogen and
temperature
temperature
of 196 degrees. At 196
It helps to conserve a large number of species. It can prevent complete extinction of any species and help to maintain biodiversity. So this helps us to maintain biodiversity. Supposing some plant, the number has become very less. So we preserve the pollen also. By preserving the pollen, it helps us to have more plants of that kinds. So this is how it helps us. Okay. Very quickly, let's do this. What was your first period today?
Physics.
Did you have a class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Then first period was physics. What did you have in the second period? Chemistry.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Charlie, never mind. This we have not done. Reproduction unit we have not done. Let's take this. This we have not done. Gene mapping we have not done. Watson and Crick model of DNA. No. Let's move to this. Here. This is about DNA. This we have done. Let's discuss this. Formation of a recombinant DNA by action of E. coli. How is a recombinant DNA made? Okay. If you remember, we had cut them between a site and we got sticky ends. They were joined together with the help of which enzyme which helps in joining?
Ligase.
Ligase.
Very good. And we must have cut them with which enzyme?
Endonuclease.
And the nucleus.
And
Molecular
the
center.
sequence.
Molecular
and- Very good. And the sequence where they are cut are which sequences?
Palindrome.
Palindromic.
Very good. Palindrome sequences. Just see this figure. See this figure. Let us discuss this figure. You have to draw this also. Remember that if the question comes, this is how you're going to present yourself. See, restriction enzyme. Which enzyme is working over here?
Restriction enzyme.
Yes. So it is cutting the DNA strand. The DNA strand is being cut into two pieces over here. Okay, these are the sticky ends. The two that you're getting are sticky ends. What ends are these?
Sticky ends.
Ends.
And then the joining of the sticky ends is taking place. Which enzyme must be helping?
Ligase.
Ligase.
Ligase. Which enzyme helps in joining?
Ligase.
Ligase.
It is ligase enzyme. Which enzyme, beta?
Ligase.
Yes, it is ligase. Now we have done PCR. Just see the question and the answer. Yes, we had done PCR. What is the full form of PCR?
Polymerase chain reaction.
Yes, there were 3 different steps in PCR. I had discussed, those who were present must remember denaturation, annealing, and extension. Just read this. Let me discuss the diagram with you. This is a very important question, beta PCR. We always have a question from PCR. Just see this, the figure as well. We'll discuss. The first step is denaturation. We separate the 2 strands of DNA. You remember? We separate the 2 strands. This process was known as?
Denaturation.
Yes. The second step is annealing, where we attach primers. You can see these dark shaded ones. What are these?
Primers.
Primers. And the last is extension. We extend them. Okay, it increases, so many numbers are increased. The enzyme which helps us is Taq polymerase. And every time the DNA becomes double. Every time the DNA becomes double. These are the 3 steps of PCR, and you need to write as well as draw these steps. Okay. Let's have a quick revision of the questions that we've done before I move on to the next part, D section. How many we have already done in this chapter? Section B. How is a continuous system maintained in a bioreactor? From one side, we take out what? The used material. And from the other side, what do we add?
Fresh material.
Yes. What is the full form of GMO?
Genetically modified organism.
We did 3 examples of GMOs. Do you remember their names?
BT cotton, flower saver, golden
Yes.
rice.
Golden rice.
How was this useful? BT cotton? What are the variety? What are the special things?
High
Yes, Peter.
tolerance to stress conditions and high yield.
Very good. What about flower saver tomato?